Yeah, I think the simplest way I could define godly ambition, the scriptures forbid selfish ambition. And that word in the Greek is erithia. It's like a self promotion, clobbering at any mean by any means to get over other people. So scriptures forbids selfish ambition. It's in James very clear, like selfish ambition, bad. But the word for there's a second word for ambition. I'm gonna butcher this. Wes Huff tried to help me with the pronunciation of it, but it's phileotimia, right? It's a different type of, and even if we break the etymology down, phileo is brotherly, right? So like Philadelphia. So there's an timia, and it's like it's an ambition to serve people and steward what you have.
Yeah.
Right. And that word is actually used 3 times in the New Testament. It's used when Paul says, hey, I make it my ambition to preach the gospel where others haven't. Right. So he wants to go into uncharted territories, which is kind of a lot like what you're doing. Like you go to Burning Man, you go to these places where, like, let's be honest, like Christians don't go or are afraid to go. Well, the second is Paul says he makes it his ambition to do what pleases God. So live in a way that pleases God. And the third, and is I think one of the most crucial. Paul's writing to the church in Thessalonica. They're going through persecution. People are getting killed. It's dark, and they kind of grow apathetic. Like they're like, man, we're just waiting for Jesus to come back, bro. So they stopped working. They started being dependent on the church. And in First Thessalonians chapter 4, Paul writes to them and he says, make it your ambition to lead a quiet life, working with your own hands, so that you will not be dependent on anyone, minding your own business, so that your daily life may win the respect of outsiders. And to me, it was that third part that I was missing. Working with your own hands, so that you mind your business, lead a quiet life, so you won't be dependent on other people. So there's a calling towards independence, right? Towards a coming of age moment for us as men to leave our parents' house and go out and be independent, right? And that it's our daily life that wins the respect of outsiders. We can have all the apologetics and all the polemics and all the philosophy and all the theology and all that's great, and I love all of that.
Yeah.
But if it stops there and people can't see a transformed daily life committed to virtue and service and love, then it's null and void.